Hi, hello you beautiful souls. Welcome to 2026, to this very special year that my team in spirit is calling the year of truth, authenticity, leading to rebirth. Okay, so this is going to be my spiritual guidance for this year. And yeah, so whatever resonates with you, take that and leave the rest. And it's been taking me a few days to get this guidance out because I received so much information. And when I receive so much information, it's very difficult to put it into a 3D normal sentences, because whenever I receive information, it's so multidimensional and it can feel very overwhelming. Everything is going to happen this year on this beautiful planet of ours. But I can assure you that everything that is happening in 2026 is for the greater good of humanity and for us individually as well, as we are literally creating a life of being more true, being more real, being more supporting each other, looking out for each other, seeing the self in the other. So we are literally stepping into a year of more unity, more where the other is becoming as important as we individually feel about ourselves. Okay, so I'm Carmen Delport. I'm a multidimensional healer, a spiritual therapist, and a soul alchemist. So let's get it to the guidance for 2026. And we've all been looking forward to this year because 2025 was a very intense year for absolutely everyone. Every single person I know has been going through some form of transformation in 2026. So it is very important to release the year. And what I mean by that is to really feel at this moment, feeling in your body, what are you healing from 2025? What are you working through? And to note that is where you are at the moment. Equally, it has had many gifts in the form of growth. So what my team is spirit of 96 higher dimensional beings, what they say is, this is a year of excitement, expansion, and forgiveness. It's very interesting that they picked those three words because excitement covers a lot, doesn't it? Excitement can be our individual excitement about our own lives, what is unfolding, or it can be excitement about the world that is unfolding. And excitement can come in different forms as well. Excitement can be, oh, I need to speak my truth, I need to show up. Or excitement can be, oh, isn't this beautiful? I'm absolutely loving how my life is unfolding. Excitement can also be, I'm going to do something about this. I am being true to myself. So there's a lot of energy around excitement. And that is what 2026 is going to be about. There's a lot of energy in this year. There's a lot of energy that's going to carry us through this year. And this energy is really starting from the get-go. We're already seeing Mother Earth, as I always say, she's reflecting what's happening in the world, and she's also going through her own rebirth. So she's also speaking her truth, and she's being true to herself. So we can expect in 2026 much more volcanic activity, flooding, landslides, anything where the earth is transforming. Okay, so that will be happening. As within, so without, our own lives we will be transforming. And my team in spirit keeps saying life as we know it now will be completely different come 2027. Now that can fill many people with fear and anxiety, but there's no need for that, as we are all going through this together. Okay. And like I say, this is going to be absolutely beautiful and amazing times to be excited so that we can expand. So it's a year of expansion. So if we think about expansions, in order to expand, we need to make brave, bold decisions in our own lives. In order to expand, we need to allow the growth. We need to do the healing. We need to get into who we truly are so that we can forgive our ancestors, our family, ourselves, forgiving ourselves for the life we've created until now that maybe you are not happy with. I'm hearing quite a lot of that lately, that people regretting decisions that they've made. But I'm equally hearing people saying that they are so grateful for the lives that they are living. And so forgiveness is the other theme, which brings me to, I'm being very spontaneous. I've got some notes here, but I'm letting it roll through. We are also, there's two levels playing out. Completely two levels, it's not two different timelines, that as well. But what we are seeing is many people being asked to slow down, to pull back, to go inward, to let the growth from 2025 and before to integrate so we can create the new. And others that has been quietly going through deep journeying, self-improvement, expansion, they are being asked to speak up, speak their truth. So we are in this two different, some people are becoming more out there and others are pulling more back. Okay. Now, speaking our truth is a big theme this year. Truth is a big theme. As the truth is coming out in the world, whatever it is, we don't know what's going to be coming out this year. We do know it's big, and we do know it's going to change the government systems. We do know that it's going to change communities, okay? And community is another big theme this year. And so with this truth that's coming out, for some, the truth that's coming out in the world is going to be shocking and disturbing and scary. And that truth is going to force them to look at themselves, to do the inner work. And what can happen is there can be an eruption, an explosion of anger and frustration with all of this is playing out in the world. Then we also have the inner truth that's coming out. So those that have been doing the work, has been going through the transformation, the truth is coming out to be expressed. So words, learning to communicate is a big theme. And I keep hearing this from friends, and quite a few of my friends are talking about how they are expressing themselves, how they are now speaking a deeper truth and learning to speak that deeper truth that's coming from deep within. So, sorry, my heating is going on. Let me just switch that off. And so deeper truth that's ready to be spoken. So we are learning to speak our truth. We're learning to speak what we have been quietly cultivating, working through in the last few years. So that inner truth is coming out. And as we are speaking our truth, others will be responding to that in either a lovely way or a not nice way at all. So that means our world is going to change around us as we are becoming clear who the people that is aligning with our truth now and who is not. So we are also it's easier for us to see authenticity, and we are craving authenticity, especially in the world now where AI and social media is so big. You have to be flashy, you have to be out there, you have to show off, you have to do whatever you can to get attention, which is harmonic, which is not what we want at all in the world. That brings consciousness down. So with this authenticity that's coming out, we are craving that honesty, that pureness. And so when we are craving that, we are realizing that we are becoming more true to ourselves, which is absolutely beautiful. So also what's happening with this rebirth that we're all going to go through, is that we are all, doesn't matter who we are all going to try in the periods of uncertainty, which we will all have this year. We will all go through some experience this year at some point where we will feel everything is not going as we want it to go. Now, control is the word that I'm seeing, and it's the control of how do I control this? How do I hold on to what's familiar? Because this year is literally taking away everything that's no longer in alignment with us. Okay? So just everything is no longer in alignment with us will be taken away. Now what we do, and I'm seeing this in some of my clients, is we like to hold on to the familiar past. And we're finding all the excuses in the world to hang on to it. Because even if we don't like it, even if we know it doesn't resonate with us anymore, there's safety in what is known. And this year is going to come in and literally help you see your truth. There is whatever it may be. So then we're going to go through that rebirthing process. And this is the overarching theme my team gives to this year is rebirth. Now, the birthing process is not easy. We have to learn everything new. We learn to, to walk, to crawl, to, everything. So in some area of our life, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to learn, right? So as we need to let go of the control and be open to learning. Now there's a lot there, right? And community is going to be very important this year, as many of us are connecting with those souls, people that are vibrating at a similar vibration to us, connecting to soul family. And I'm just seeing people holding each other like, we are here, we understand you, or we see you, we value you. So that is going to be forming this year, is more of that, right? Which is absolutely beautiful. We are vibrating and we're coming together. Now, if you feel like whatever is unfolding in your life is too much for you, you don't have to go through it yourself. None of us do. Reach out to loved ones. Find someone to help you, okay? Do check out my Inner Child Healing Sacred Communion program. Because as we are going through this year, our outer shells are being cracked open. So these layers we've been building around us, keeping us safe, to fit in, to be safe, that's cracking. And as that is cracking, this new truth wants to come out. The real you, more of the real you. And that can mean doing the inner healing of something that you have been hiding very deep, very deep. Doing the deep emotional healing around themes, doing the mind reprogramming around those pains, doing the energetic healing around it, rewriting the codes of the information in your body that's holding on. And as we are cracking it open, this stronger version of yourself, this easier version of yourself, lighter version of yourself is coming through to express itself. So this is very beautiful, you know. So when you are, I'm feeling the feeling of agitation. When you are feeling agitated, this agitation, what does it mean? Where is it coming from? What is agitating you? What is it really about? I'm hearing fear of the new, fear of the uncertainty. So work with those fears. Work through your fears that's coming up. So book a multidimensional healing session with me, or look at my inner child healing or my soul guided healing. Then we can go deep into what is this that is really wanting to come out, wanting to be seen and expressed. So as we are here at the beginning of the year, some people are very, very excited, and others not so. Others are a little bit concerned about this year because, you know, we know this is the year of change. We know that we cannot carry on like this on this beautiful planet anymore. We know that we need to get together. We know that we need to speak our truth. But how do we do it? How do we really do it? So it will be like that the entire year, some being excited and some the opposite, whatever that opposite is. And we're going to flow through this year together, and we need to know that by the end of this year, we will be able to breathe deeper. We will be able to relax more in our bodies. We will be feeling more confident in ourselves. Which brings me to boundaries. Boundaries has been quite a theme over this festive season. More and more are learning to speak their truth, as in, no, I need you to, you know, give me that space. I need you to honor how I'm feeling. This is how I'm feeling. And when we are enforcing those boundaries, it can be uncomfortable at first. It is uncomfortable at first. And then it's like, oh yes, that feels so much better. And then the other will respond to that in either a good way or a not good way. But we are enforcing those boundaries. We are more listening to our inner guidance. We are learning to trust our inner guidance more than ever before. Which is another big theme this year, trusting our own inner guidance. We are so used to being told what to do. We're always looking for everything to come from the outside. So that connection with your soul, your higher self, really to trust that this year. If you have been through massive transformation the last few years, then this year is the year where you will be lifted higher. I see like a cloud with someone standing on, being lifted higher above the chaos. Let's call it the chaos, to become who they're meant to be. And to see clearly where they are going. Have a clear idea of who they are and where they're going. Okay? As we are becoming more in alignment with our truth, realizing our truth and speaking our truth, our path, our journey might change this year. So let's see how that unfolds. So many are at this moment feeling how can I put it, not quite in this world, as we are drifting or moving from the old world into the new world. And as we are in this in-between space, we can feel that we don't quite know exactly what to do, or we can feel like not belonging, not fitting in. Loneliness is coming through. Yeah, okay, loneliness is a big theme they are saying this year, because so much is going to be moving and no one else is going to understand what you are really going through except you. And in that experience, you can feel really more lonely, which is why it is so important to be in community, to have those close friends. Okay? So you can feel like, yeah, you're not fitting in your life anymore. Yes. We are also finding that we need more time by ourselves, more time to connect and to integrate, and more time to receive the guidance and to recharge our own battery. That's going to be very important this year. And we need that more time by ourselves and more time to recharge, because we are becoming more our true essence. Our soul is we are expressing our soul more. And for that to happen, we need to go inward. Okay. This is the year of the fire horse. The horse is beautiful. It is, it feels free. It feels full of power and strength, courage. And that is what we need this year. And we're also going to have a lot of beauty in this year, because the horse represents beauty. And when I say beauty, I mean moments of joy, moments of feeling, wow, isn't this wonderful? And then the horse also needs attention. It needs downtime. It needs to be groomed. It needs the self-care, as in we need to take care of ourselves. And what my team in Spirit is showing me, that the galloping horse, if it's not aware of its surroundings, can get spooked by the unexpected, or step into a hole and get injured. So when we are in this galloping, when we're in this forward movement, to still be aware of all possibilities and scenarios around us. We might have to turn a little bit left, maybe not go exactly the way we wanted to. So really keep that in mind, to not do anything hastily. Yes. And to reflect before you act. It's fire, fire horse, fire. Fire burns away what is no longer needed, what needs to be rebirthed. Okay? So allow this year to serve you. This is a year of expansion, excitement, and forgiveness. So forgive yourself. Enjoy the excitement in whatever form it comes. When you have emotions bubbling up that you think is wrong, honor them, feel them, know why they are there. So I want to wish you all an absolutely amazing 2026. And it's going to be super exciting. It's going to be thrilling to see how this world is changing and how we are shaping our reality. We all have more psychic gifts now. We're all more aware of how to use our psychic gifts, and that will be happening more and more in 2026 as well. As we are shedding, we get more into connection with our gifts. So please do sign up for one of my programs on my website, the Ancestral Healing, Inner Child Healing, or Soul Guided Healing, or Sacred Communion with Self. And I'm available for clarity call, discovery calls. And what I'm going to do very soon is I want to do a meditation, a live gathering for us to shift certain things in the world that is no longer serving us. So I will start doing that soon. That's the guidance that I received, is that we need to do this. We need to come together in groups to shift energies and to remove specific energetic cords, structures, implants that is deep in the earth, but also around the earth. So I'm going to be doing that, and I will let you know, but that will be live on YouTube. Okay. And I'm going to start with that soon. I just need to sort out my diary because I'm not the most organized person. So thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love. May this year, my January, exciting January. January is a month of excitement. May it be pure joy. And may you feel at the end of January that you have a much higher awareness of yourself and that you're so ready for 2026. Do create a vision board or set your intentions for 2026 so that you have a compass to follow. Otherwise, you'll just be drifting. And you've got until the 23rd of January to set those intentions. But preferably, you want to do it next week. Okay? Get clear on the intentions. Write them out. Do a vision board to get clarity on what you desire this year, 2026. Here we are. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.